Hey guys, Token Vaping with Pacific Vapes. Today's review, I do apologize for, I've been a little caught up in helping out with my new employers. So I got a little behind, so to speak, so I do apologize for that. However, I am back on track and hopefully everything will run smoothly from here. Today's juice review is from Tasty Puff. I just think it's a really cool this logo, but this is the catalog that they sent, and they do carry quite a bit of stuff. They are been around since 1999, and they basically offer three lines. They have a Tasty Puff flavor line, a Tasty Puff e-juice line, and a Tasty Puff drip juice line. Now, the flavor line, I'm not going to go super into detail. If you go to tastypuff.com, they have this whole layout for it and fully explain everything that they do and what they're about and what each line offers. The flavor line is meant to be basically just that. It's a flavor enhancement that can be added to like cigarettes, cigars, if you do like the other apparatuses and stuff like that, as long as it's all legal. Absolutely. It is meant to be a flavor enhancement. It does not vape by itself, and they tell you multiple times that it is not meant to be used by itself. That's not what it is. It's just meant to be added to stuff that if you smoke tobacco and other things like that, it just gives it a bit more of a flavor enhancement to kind of make it a more enjoyable smoke. However, you should be vaping instead. The e-juice is a preset juice line as well. I believe the nic levels that they stated on that one was a 0, a 10, and a 21. They're meant for tanks and things like that. The drip juice line, which is what they sent me the samples of, is what I'm doing the flavor review on for today. It is an 8515 VG mix, so it's definitely good on the cloud production, but it still gives you enough flavor that you are going to enjoy, you know, your flavor preference, your palate, your taste, things like that. On their website, they do have it in 3 nic levels, a 0, a 3, and a 6. And they offer, it's I believe the 32 ml bottles for $14.99 plus tax. But they do offer their line in a wide variety of outlets as well. I mean, there's distributors, wholesalers, retailers. I mean, you can order directly from them. So, I mean, they make their line very accessible, which is cool. So, they definitely are trying to get themselves out there. However, they definitely are trying to ensure that the quality of their product is just as high-end as the next guy. They do make sure that they go through all of the proper steps and procedures. All of the ingredients that they use, the nicotine's pharmaceutical grade, they definitely do try to follow the FDA and the good manufacturing process lines and procedures to make sure that everything is as high of a quality as it needs to be, to ensure that what you're getting is not some cheap made juice, because you know, they don't want you to get sick or anything like that off of it. They want you to enjoy it. You know, they want you to like the flavor, they want you to like the cloud production. So they definitely ensure that they make everything in it as well, a good a quality as they would vape, that they're going to pass on to you. For their drip line, this is what basically the bottles look like. They are solid glass. They do come sealed. I didn't have a chance to open up this one, so you can see the plastic seal on that. Again, if there's any tampering, anything wrong with that, do not vape it. Don't try it. Contact the company, let them know. But it does come like this. It says Tasty Puff Drip. I'm going to assume the other ones say like Tasty Puff Flavor or Tasty Puff Juice. This is Hula Horror. Comes with a really cool little logo. These are kind of slick. Warning label, ingredients label, and I believe that's going to be a scan code for their batching. So basically, they can scan these and know what batch they came out of, how to track them to make sure that, you know, there isn't any problems, or if they need to be able to track a specific one, they can go by the batch number. As you can see right there, it is a 32 ml bottle, so it's actually a pretty good deal. Overall, the logo is pretty good. There is the nic level there, and then it also says made in the USA. So the logos are solid. Like I said, the flavor's on point. Now, this one is the Hula Horror. It is a tropical. They don't specifically state what tropical flavors specifically is meant to be in it. It's meant to be more of a tropical enjoyment, to where when you vape on it, you get that feel like, you know, if you've ever been to the beach or you know, just hanging out somewhere, you know, not local. But the one flavor that I did get out of it, the one taste, there's definitely coconut involved in it. So if you are a coconut fan, you will definitely like that flavor. It is pretty solid. Like I said, it doesn't specifically pick out a certain flavor to where you vape it and you're like, oh, that's what that is. But the one that I did pick out the most from it was the coconut on the tail end of it. It's not overpowering, but it is definitely there. So, and that adds into, you know, the Caribbean, tropical, tropics, Bermuda, places like that, you know, if they have coconuts. But most people associate coconuts with foreign tropical getaways, vacations, things like that. So it's definitely an add-on in there, but you definitely taste it. This is their Melon Aqua Fresca. This actually I like a lot. I like cantaloupe, which is the melon aspect of this. It's very crisp, and it's very light, which is, for melon flavors, I'm kind of finding that that works better. That's not to say that it makes it taste better. It's just it's nice to have that crisp little bite to it, but it's not to where it basically sits the whole vape, but you still taste it on the tail end of it. So it is a very solid flavor. And then, like I said, the other one that I apologize I did not open is the blood orange cream. From what I found out and gathered on this has a hearty orange to it, but it kind of has a slick little like the orange creamsicle type taste to it, but it's a little bit more creamier on that end. So I will do a follow-up video with that one as far as what that tastes like, and to get that out there, because that's the least that I can do, that I owe Tasty Puff for being gracious enough to provide me with these samples to try for this flavor review. Now I am gonna try. I'm gonna do the melon one, as you can see here, for the sample. As I said, it has a very crisp bite to it, which is very good, because melon is not supposed to have, you know, it's not supposed to be a heavy hearty flavor. It's supposed to have a very clean, just a crisp taste to it, which this definitely does. So I am impressed with this flavor. As everybody knows, I usually start at 56 just to get the basis for this. So definite clouds. Like I said, it is an 85-15 mix, so the cloud production is definitely there. And again, right off the bat, you taste the cantaloupe. I mean, I've eaten cantaloupe quite a bit, and it's a dead-on cantaloupe flavor, but it doesn't stick. I still taste it, but it doesn't just hang right here, so that you're basically sitting there going, and then trying to get it out of your mouth. It has a very nice tone to it that is just subtle all the way through, but on your first initial inhale, definitely cantaloupe. No throat kick at all. I have vaped this on different settings, and I'll ramp this up a little bit just to show you, but there is not a throat kick in this at all. So you definitely, if you want the throat kick, the flavor may be enough to make up for that. But me myself, I've learned that not having the throat kick actually makes for a more enjoyable vape for me. But there's enough to this flavor line that not having the throat kick, it's not the worst thing in the world. There are some lines that you kind of expect to have it there, and then when it's not, you feel like you're kind of missing out on something. This is not one of those lines. This is just a solid overall line. You know, what they're offering, it is there. So the cloud production, the flavor, lack of throat kick, but overall everything else works for it. Oh, I was supposed to take that up, so I'll take this up to 65. Definitely clouds. Okay, so now when I took it up to 65, I started to feel a little bit of a throat hit. So just for video's sake, I don't normally go this high, but I'm going to go to 74, and then just see. clouds get much nicer, obviously, because you're hitting a warmer vape. Throat kick definitely kicks in there. So the higher you're gonna take it up, the throat kick is definitely going to be more apparent. So for me, you know, vaping it around my 56 level, I don't get as big of a throat hit to it, but that works for me. So just in case there are people out there that are cautious about wanting to try this line, because I stated that there isn't a throat kick at what I vape at, if you vape higher, there is a throat kick there. Again, but it's not overpowering. It's not a smack you in the face and you definitely know it. You do feel it, but it's not harsh. It's not going to make you cough. It's not going to make you hack unless you're brand new to vaping, which at that point, then anything you vape on, especially with nicotine in it, will make you cough a little bit. Even if it doesn't have nicotine, just because your body's not used to it, will make you cough a little. I've been vaping for quite a while now, and there are still times that I still catch myself coughing on a little bit. So it does happen. However, Tasty Puff has done well with this line. Like I said, the flavor profiles, what they're supposed to be. Like I said, they don't specifically tell you what the tropical flavor is, but it's more for the enjoyment factor. So when you vape it, you're supposed to just have that feel that you're in a tropical getaway somewhere, and if they throw in a little bit of a kick on the coconut just to enhance that, it works. At least for me it does. Now for people who aren't huge tropical fans, it may not be your cup of tea. However, going by their catalog, trust me, they're not lacking in flavor options or choices. There's definitely going to be stuff there that you will be able to find. You know, I mean, looking through the catalog, there were a few flavors I looked at and was like, oh wow, hey, you know what, that would work too. So it's they definitely give you a variety, but they don't shortchange you on anything. They make sure that no matter what flavor or bottle or anything that you purchase from them, they make sure it is just as high quality as anything else. They also do offer accessories and kits and devices as well. So they're basically an all-around stop shop, and they are trying to make that accessible to everybody and anybody. So if you have a chance, definitely check out tastypuff.com. Check them out on Instagram, check them out on YouTube, check them out on Facebook. You know, definitely hit them up. You know, if your shop by you does not have that line or does not carry that line, suggest it to them. You know, tell them to look it up as well. You know, it never hurts. There's so many different juice companies coming out with so many differences and so many variances to them that, you know, there's no way to really say, oh, that's just like this one, I already know what it tastes like. No, you don't. I mean, just because you have 5 companies that all offer say a strawberry banana flavor, that doesn't mean all strawberry banana flavors they're gonna taste the same. Every single person that tries them may find something different about them, which is why there are reviewers like us out there that try to do this to let you know what the specific company ones taste like, so that you can get a difference. One may have more banana, one may have more strawberry, vice versa. But this sample here, Tasty Puff's line, for what I've tried, is definitely worth investing a little bit of time into and trying. Definitely solid. Tasty Puff, thank you very much for the opportunity. Again, I do apologize it took me a little bit longer than I expected to get this video out for you. But I am grateful and humbled that you allowed me the opportunity to sample your line and do this video for you. Guys, I can't thank you guys enough. You know, just the feedback that I have been getting from people, the positive comments and support that I've been getting from vapors out there, just from everywhere. You know, it's just amazing. The vaping community at heart is an amazing group of people. I'm grateful, again, still, every day, to wake up and somebody be able to come to me and say, hey, we've got a line that we want people to know about, would you be willing to do a review? I am ecstatic. I am more than blessed that I was able to acquire the opportunity to be working for Pacific Vapes. There's nothing that I enjoy doing more right now in my life than doing reviews and helping out the vaping community and things like that. So again, to everybody, anybody that has ever liked, followed, subscribed, viewed my videos. Just, I can't thank you guys enough. Again, I'm Token Vaping, employed with Pacific Vapes. Gmail, tokenvaping@gmail.com, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely hit me up, hit my business up. Check out the Instagram pages, the YouTube videos. You know, like, subscribe, follow. Any comments, any constructive criticism, any questions, I will be more than happy to answer the best I can. If I can't, I'm blessed enough to have friends in the community that are well versed in quite a bit more. They definitely would be able to help out and give answers to questions that are out there that people have that they just may not feel comfortable asking certain people. But again, thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. Tasty Puff, thank you again for the opportunity. You have a solid line on your hands, and hopefully I can help you guys get more people to notice that. TastyPuff.com, again, Token Vaping with Pacific Vapes. Vape on, vape strong, guys.